You know, you see books about flyers from San Francisco or New York, or punk flyers in general, or punk histories from London or whatever, but basically no one knows about this stuff on an international level or a national level. This is stuff that pretty much stayed in Spokane.
It captures the spirit of the decade. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and drunken mayhem on display.
Yeah, and you know, being part of the scene, for me anyway, walking in that room was it was amazing because, you know, in my mind, I remember one show here, one show there, one show there, but to see all the flyers and all the recordings, the artwork, everything, almost everything in one spot was really, really amazing, just overwhelming, and really cool to see how much talent there was in this town,
The punk rock reunion, this show, I think, was very successful in that we have a lot of exhibitors. We have 30 exhibitors here, and the mass of material. It was successful because of the punk rock reunion, which reunited members of the punk scene in the 80s together for a 3-4 day bash. So I think a lot of people were motivated to go into that basement and look for that box of stuff that they have kept, and it turned out really having an impact on people. They were very moved by this show, and you know, they could come here and see things that they made or shows that they had gone to. Or John Swanstrom has filled this whole case. These are all just homemade cassette recordings of Spokane bands, and TFL, one of his bands, and records, and a lot of cassettes in here, the one and only cassettes made by a band, you know. But it's all Spokane bands.
John Swanstrom, musician.
Nate Houston, object.
Object.
Cult figure.
There you go.
Moral renegade. Freezy there. You know, his art from the 80s up until I think within the last couple of years is still a major exhibit at the Object Space Punk Art Retrospective show.
All hand done, sort of falling into this postmodern folk art, you know, the subcultural material. The Museum of Arts and Culture here in Spokane has expressed the interest of archiving this collection, and they would take the whole collection if possible. We're spending the next few months doing research on each piece, documenting each piece, and working with the exhibitors to come up with a massive donation, which will be the Spokane Punk Rock Archives at the MAC. And this is exciting because this is material that will be preserved and will live beyond us, and future generations can look and see kind of a reflection of the environment in Spokane in the early 80s, which you know, was also a tumultuous time, I think, for a lot of young people, and a unique expression artistically.